Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? Eastern New York's Finest, hosted by Mike. Bring you guys an encore video on what I picked up yesterday at the Columbus Market, along with the Toms River toy show. I already gave you guys an insight on, the Toms River toy show. I met a guy. I met the girlfriend through Facebook Marketplace. Ironically, they're from Queens. We just sold our house in Queens and moved out here over 4 years ago, or about 4 years now. How small the world is crazy, because one of the guys I know from the market and other toy shows at Columbus was there selling himself. So he introduced me to some people, and he happened to know the guy that that I was meeting to buy the stuff from. Then on top of that, Star Wars Mike always walks around with Dan. I know them also from Columbus, and he was actually on his way going to Toms River's toy show as well to help Brian. I think his name is Brian. Wrap his stuff up and bring him food as well. It's just funny how small the world is. So that's how I got a lot of the stuff I got from other people by being introduced to other people and stuff like that. So we're gonna get to that. First off, let me show you everything I got. Like I said, I brought stuff. Ralph wasn't there this week at Columbus, so I brought from Kenny. I've also brought from this other dude that he comes with his son in like a pickup truck, and they always come with a lot of stuff, and his prices are very cheap most of the time. And I brought from Bobby as well, and I brought from another lady I've never seen before, and this other dude I've never seen before. He came out with a lot of video game. I mean, technically the stuff that if I was still collecting crazy video game stuff like I was like around this time last year and even up to 4 or 5 months ago, or more like 6, 7 months ago, I would have brought a lot of his shit because a lot of his stuff was $5. I brought one item from him that I just decided to get it because I wanted it. So we're gonna get into that. So let's jump right in, because I really don't. I gotta find a way to start balancing my videos, because my videos are too long. And I don't get people to watch them anyway. And the other video I did, I made a mistake and pressed the wrong button, and I kind of like, it should have, basically I terminated the video. So I just decided to redo this over. So anyway, the first dude I was talking about with his son, the pickup truck, he had a couple of, I think it's called Super Samurai or something like that. I thought it was the whole thing, but it was just some parts for it. So I brought that, and I brought the DC Direct Green Arrow on card, as you guys seen in the video before this, along with the first appearance Green Arrow, which I'm pretty sure you guys seen a package for both of them, along with 3 wrestlers, and I think the price was, he wanted, well, his son put him on and said that's an elite wrestler, that Triple H guy, and he should be like $10, and he'd have been right, because I'm gonna put it out for 20. And I was like, damn. But anyway, the guy was like, I already told the guy the price. So he just basically gave me everything for $30 for those Super Samurai parts. I thought the whole thing was there, but it wasn't. I didn't know what I was buying. And those 2 package things, I don't know what they go for. Maybe I should have did that before I checked the video, right? I mean, before I did this video, but whatever. That, and I got these guys. I should be able to make my money back just on this John Cena and Triple H anyway. So here we have Rey Mysterio. I really don't like Jack Pacifics, like I told you guys before, but if depending on the characters, I will buy it, especially if it's real cheap. So that's one reason why I got them. Only reason why I got them. A lot of people collect all of them. I don't like them. I like stuff to be articulate. I mean, not articulate. I prefer stuff to be accurate, and I think that stuff is too over exaggerated. They just basically took the same figures, same mold, same muscles, same everything. Some figures are a little taller and a little heavier around the midsection than others, but it's normally the same mold. Just they just added stuff to it to identify this specific character. That's why I can't stand them, but I do like these a lot better than the rubber ones they did, the bone crushing ones. I think those are really crappy. But the Mattel ones I like. So I got that. What's it called? Then I got this John Cena. This is the basic. And then I got the Elite Triple H. So I got that from that dude. It was $30 for these 3, the 2 DC Direct pieces, and those whatever Super Samurai parts. It was like, I think 4 of them. Because 2 was double. Yeah, it was 4. 2 of them were double. So we got that. And then the stuff I got from Kenny. I got about 14 loose Star Wars figures. All Hasbro. And I got that. And I got 6. Which are doubles. Basically 3 figures plus 2 each, making it 6. Of the Bane Builder wave, Batman, both Batmans and Wonder Woman. Scarecrow was missing to complete it. So I got those 6 pieces from him, and I think I got maybe 11 or 12 of some other Marvel Legends stuff. Some of them, maybe about 5 to 8 of them out of it are missing the Build-A-Figure parts, but he did tell me that. But I still brought them anyway at the price he had them. So, you know, that's how we did that. And I think I got some other stuff from him as well. But all that stuff is ready in the garage. Hopefully you've seen it in the video prior to this one. I'm just doing an encore to give you guys a better close-up of the stuff I got a bag and tag. Now, whenever you hear me use the term bag and tag, this is what bag and tag means. Everything goes in Ziploc. Everything gets clean, processed. Everything gets information written on it and pricing. And this helps against climate, it helps against paint rub, and it keeps the figures fresh and in good condition. And again, it keeps them from damaging and or being damaged by other stuff. So, you know, Ziploc bags, you know, and when I do go to Dollar Tree, I spend like $40 to $50 in Ziploc bags just for action figures. Always need them. You know, and now I'm ready. I got 1 bag left. That's how much crap I've been accumulating. So that's that. Other dude, like I said, the guy with the video game stuff. This is what I got from him. U-Force. I don't even know how to use this thing or what is it used for. It looks kind of like a battleship type of thing, but I got it anyway. Cleaned it the best I could. But you know, he only wanted $5 for it. Nobody else looked like they seemed to be interested in it until after I picked it up. Then one guy was like, "Oh man, dude, that was good." And I said, "Yeah, you should have brought it." And he's like, "Yeah, I know." But anyway, this is basically what it is. It's like nobody wants something until you grab it. Once you grab it, everybody wants it. Can I see that? I'm like, it's retarded. Like, you know, that's how it is. Monkey see, monkey do. You know, it's just bugged out. So yeah, this is the U-Force. I gotta look it up and see what it's going for and what I think it's by Acclaim, if I'm not mistaken. And I figured for $5 can't go wrong. He was selling a lot of stuff for $5. So. Yay for that. Yeah. Oh my God, everything is freaking falling now. Let me show you guys this before I break it. Now this is a Chapman King Kong. I got this from this lady with her daughter. I think her boyfriend or husband went to get something to eat or whatever the hell. Anyway. They had that Zelda sword, metal sword, Zelda replica, and I can't believe she said $10 for it. Make a long story short, these other guys decided they wanted it. It was very too late, and they, you know, you snooze, you lose. And then they said, well, the reason why we ain't asked because, you know, we kind of got, you know, we just thought the price was gonna be too high. I don't understand people just because you mean why go to a flea market then? But whatever, you know, they shyness and idiocy. I paid $10 for it, and then this was $10, and I said, "Would you take 15?" She said, "Sure." So you know, I did that on purpose. So I you know, she gave me $5 back, and I said, "Do you mind?" And she said, "No," because I was giving a gesture to give it to her daughter, and you know, I said, "Trick or treat, here you go," and she was very happy with that. So yeah, so that was that. So I paid $15 for this and the Zelda sword, and that was pretty cool. So I basically can get $30 just for him. And yes, it is Chapman. Chapman does those expensive, kind of old schoolish like Godzillas. People still like them to this day. So yeah, for that. All right, now I already told you about the stuff I got from Kenny. Of course, I can't show you any because I mean you can look at the video before this and you see. I'm just doing a close encore on the stuff I brought up again. Like I said, the bag and tag 'em. So this older West Indian guy, like in his maybe 60s. His name is Roy. He comes there with his wife. They come, you know, sometimes they come in a truck, sometimes they come in a van. And he had a whole bunch of comics. He said, "Yeah, man, just put them out." I believe he did because they would have been going already. He had some other comics there too, but only ones that interest me was these. I picked up 30 of them, and I picked up Marvel Universe Iron Man figure. I think it was like some kind of weird blue, cosmic blue or something Iron Man. It was coming off the package, but you know, whatever. So I'll probably wind up just ripping it off the package anyway and just sell it like that. So he gave me everything for $20. He sells his comic books for $3 each, regardless of what they are. You got people out there that do that. They don't care if a book's worth $2, $1. You don't want to buy it, don't buy it. But he's a real cool guy. I get along with him. Like I said, older Indian Guyanese too. I thought he was Trinidadian, but you know, Guyanese, same shit, whatever. So you got 30 of these books. So like I said, that action figure is downstairs. So here we got Revenge of the Sinister Six Part 2, which is Spider-Man number 19. Then we got Ghost Rider side by side with Spider-Man, Revenge of the Sinister Six Part 1, which is number 18. Now this is actually a $4 book sold on eBay, and this is a $6 book sold on eBay. Might as well tell you that too. And then here you got we got the Torment Part 5 of 5, Spider-Man number 5, $3 book. Shrieking Part 2, The Amazing Spider-Man number 391, $3. Amazing Spider-Man Web of Death, number 398. It's a $2 book because it could be in better condition. Then here we got the special double size Amazing Spider-Man number 388, Life Thief, the final chapter, $4 book. Then we got here Amazing Spider-Man Powerless Part 2, number 342, backed by Black Cat, excuse me. And this is a $3 book because of the condition. Then here we got Amazing Spider-Man number 302, Chaos, Kansas. Says $5 and up. First appearance of Dr. Royce. McFarlane artwork. The reason why I got an arrow next to the 5 means that you know, the condition could have been better, but obviously it goes between 5 to 20 sold on eBay. That's why the arrow is there. Same thing for this next book, Amazing Spider-Man Special Double Size. This is the first appearance of the New Goblin, number 289, $10 and up. Same thing. That means that 10 is the lowest because of the grade, and it goes up. It goes up to there. Then we have Amazing Spider-Man number 287, $4 book, Gang War Part 1, right? Part 4, excuse me. And here we got Amazing Spider-Man $5 and up, number 282, 25th anniversary. Of course, it goes from 5 to like $30. Condition makes it a $5 book. Then we got here Observer Man and Titania, something like that, versus the Amazing Spider-Man number 283, first appearance of Mongoose, $5 and up. The Amazing Spider-Man Justice is Served, Death of Wraith, number 278, $4 and up. Reason why it's a $4 book, condition is beat up, so it goes up to like $30, excuse me. Amazing Spider-Man number 272, first appearance of Slide, $4. Amazing Spider-Man $3 book number 264, because of condition. Amazing Spider-Man Black Suit Revealed number 258, $20, because of condition. It's like really, it goes up from there. Amazing Spider-Man number 254, $5 and up. Again, when I say $5 and up, that means it's $5 and up. Same thing for this one, number 231, When a Cobra Comes A-Calling. Amazing Spider-Man Annual, $3, number 18. The Scorpion Takes a Bride. Sorry for the glare. Spectacular Spider-Man number 139, Tombstone Origin, $5 and up. $5 because of the condition of the book. You know, it's kind of yellow where it should be bright white. Spectacular Spider-Man, this says $10 and up. Spectacular Spider-Man, The Conclusion. Kraven's Last Hunt, Part 6, number 132. Spectacular Spider-Man, Spidey's Got 24 Hours, number 130, $2. $5 and up. Spectacular Spider-Man number 93. $4, Spectacular Spider-Man number 38. Got Morbius on the front cover there. Spectacular Spider-Man, first appearance of Iguana, excuse me, from 1979, number 32, $3 book. Damn, for that, you think it'd be worth more than $3. Ouch. Alright, the last team up, Spider-Man and the Uncanny X-Men, number 150, $4. Marvel Tales, starring Spider-Man and Thor, $3 book, number 206. Marvel Tales, starring Spider-Man and the Man-Thing, $3 book, number 204. Spectacular Spider-Man, Hobgoblin appearance, number 146. Web of Spider-Man, number 48, $5 and up. Web of Spider-Man, number 43, $4 book. Last but not least, Wolverine versus Spider-Man. I think this is from 95 or something like that. It's a $10 and up book. And that's 30 books. 30 of them. 30 books, y'all. Alright, now moving on from that. Did I show you guys the King Kong? I did. Okay, so what else I got from Columbus? I can show you. Okay, and then I got this from Bobby. This was $180. $50 for this bag. Best he could do from 125 was 100, so he knocked $25 off for this. Best he could do for this Amazon G.I. Joe classified roadblock heavy artillery. He took $10 off. He wanted 40. He sold it to me for 30. I took it. So 30 and 100 is 130. 130 and 50 is 180. So here we got some parts that, the parts don't really go for much, but I got fast draw, and he does come with his backpack with one of two missiles. I got sneak peek. Sneak peek does come with his scope and his and binoculars. I got Budo. Budo does come with the helmet and the sword. General Hulk comes with just the helmet, and then I also got a Cobra Eel. Cobra Eel I just basically got because I like I like the army build. And 4 out of 5 come with the file cards, which means the only one that didn't have the file card was the Cobra Eel. So I thought, you know what, being that I definitely need Budo's samurai sword that goes on the side, it just made sense. I need that, and I think I need General Hulk's helmet as well. So I figured those had to be worth $10 each. They're not. Budo's sword goes for around $8. General Hulk's hat goes for around $6, and Sneak Peek's binoculars go for around $8 as well. But I need those parts anyway, so I look at it like $20. So I look at it like I got the 5 figures for what's it called. Now this, actually, I seen them sell anywhere from $70 up to like $140 for the same used Mario Maker 2DS. Never owned one myself, but Mikey and Michelle both got 2DSs after they kept breaking their DSs. And then, being that the 3DS was so expensive back then, somebody in GameStop said, you know what, you should get your kids the 2DS because, just wait 2 weeks, it's going to come out. And that way you don't got to worry about the hinges. So I waited, and that's what I did. I got Mikey and Michelle both the 2DS, and they loved it. They didn't have to worry about the hinges or whatnot. I mean, it was harder to put in their pocket, but I didn't have to worry about those problems no more. But I've never owned one myself. But I am collecting handheld systems, and I got this. It does have the the chart, no inserts, no paperwork, but the box, it has a 4 gig memory card in here. It does have the original stylus, which is brown, and it has the adapter, and it works. So, $100, no problem. So, got that. And again, I already told you guys about the Amazon G.I. Joe classified roadblock special artillery, whatever. So, that was $180 for this from Bobby. $20 for Roy. So, 20 and 180, that's already $200. And I think I spent about a little over $200 with Kenny, like $250. So 250 and 200 is like 450. Then with that lady, 15. So that's already 265. And I think I spent a little bit more. I think I spent closer to 3, or I think I spent 300 or something like that. Because something's missing. I just can't remember what it was. I think I showed you guys this stuff, right? Yeah, that's what it was. The stuff I got from that guy earlier with these. So yeah, it was 500. Yep, it was about 5. And this other guy, European guy, I put it in here. I don't know why I put it in here by mistake. Well, I guess I'll get to it. Oh, here it is. He had this sitting on a box on his table, and I'm guessing she's definitely Marvel Legend. And he only wanted $3 for her. I gave him the $3 for it. He was very happy with the $3. Like, either my $3, was all he needed to make 3,000, or he was just really happy to make $3 because it was a slow day. I don't know, but either way, he was very professional, very courteous, very nice, very respectful, very happy, and I appreciated that. Even though I only spent $3. So to that European guy, thank you so much. Cheers. So yeah, paid 3 for her. All right, now I'm gonna show you the stuff that I got from Tom's River. What made me go there? Like I said, the guy said he was doing a toy show, which I found ironic, and how small the world is. He's coming from Queens to go all the way. I mean, Tom's River is an hour and almost 40 minutes because it's an hour and a half from Newark. I'm right over Newark, so it's literally an hour and 40 minutes for me. So I can imagine it's got to be over 2.5, almost 3 hours for this guy and his girlfriend. But anyway, this is the stuff I got from him through Facebook Marketplace. We spoke on Thursday, then Friday they really start answering me back, and I wasn't doing nothing Saturday, and they actually thought this show was 2 days, but it wasn't. It was just Sunday. And I was like, well, listen, I saw at the flea markets, and then it was like, all right, well, back, which basically no way of saying yada, yada, yada. I'm just trying to, cut through half an hour of talking. So they said, well, if you live in Jersey, that's funny because on Sunday we're coming there anyway. We're going to Tom's River. I've always heard of Tom's River, but I didn't know how far it was. Never been there before. I mean, shit, from Columbus, it's like 40 minutes. And so I do realize now that Columbus is central New Jersey because Tom's River is South Jersey. Now I get the difference. So anyway, I met up with him to pick up this stuff. And there was more stuff in here, but the other stuff you guys seen yesterday, and that stuff is already still in the garage. This is the stuff that I need to bag and tag. Like I just showed you guys how I bag my, bag and tag means that I put everything goes in Ziploc. Everything I'm keeping to store goes in Ziploc bags, so I know what everything is. Oh, well, this is from this year. This is this toy line. Yada yada yada. This is this figure. This is the price, so I can always work prices out. Whatever I have on it, I might go $10 or $5 off depending on how much or what somebody buys. So it makes it easier for me than looking it up there. You know what I mean? That's just something I just started doing over a year ago. It just makes more sense. So yeah, this is the stuff I got. He had everything in a comic box, but this is all the stuff I got. The deal, he wanted 300. I thought it was actually a good deal for 300. And we actually settled on 250. And he can't. And I said, well, what if I come to you? Would you take 250 if I come to Queens? And they said, well, I actually do. We're going to so and so's because he could have easily said, well, since we coming out there anyway, you know what? Just give me the 300. But he didn't. He was like, he's like, all right, yeah, I'll do the 250. So that was cool. So first off, we got this 12-inch Spawn. This is the only one I didn't look up to see what it goes for, but I'm pretty confident it should be worth like at least $30. I would say 30 on that. I'm not gonna really go through prices. I'm just gonna show you guys. Here we have our Marvel Legend Iron Man. I am Iron Man. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna put. I paid $250 for this whole bin. I'm gonna put 20 on him just because he's Iron Man. I'm going to put 50 on him. This is a Mattel DC Classic Superheroes Batman. I don't know which one. I gotta look it up and see, but it is cool. This is definitely gonna be $20. This is Marvel Legends War Machine, I'm going to put 15 on him because he's missing his gun and stuff. So to me, he's a good figure, but he's only worth 15 because he's missing the main stuff that makes him War Machine. All right, I forgot her name, but she's definitely gonna be like $15. And of course, his gun falls out. He's going to my regular put out to sell. You know, I mean, he'll be worth more. It's Marvel Select Deadpool, but you could tell his both his knives are broken off, and he doesn't have no other weapons, including his swords. So I'm gonna put him out at like $15. I'm gonna ask like 15. Somebody may say 10 on that. So he's not relevant. Then we have here this Spawn figure. I'm gonna put 15 on him. This is another piece that's going out with Deadpool. He's only worth like $5. It's Nightwing, but he's not like a articulated Nightwing. Then we have here McFarlane Batman. I forgot the name of him, but he was on this motorcycle, and I took it off because I don't think it's the right scale, and I can't find nothing on that motorcycle. I'm gonna show you guys that in a minute. He's gonna be $20. I'm gonna show you guys the NECA stuff later. Here's another McFarlane piece. Scorpion's definitely gonna be 20. I could say 25, but I'm gonna do 20 on him. This is an old school Spawn. Well, not really old school. It is like I forgot what label they call it when he started. You know, when McFarlane started doing the colors before he got the license to do the DC multiverse, and before he started really putting his figures straight, like, you know what I mean, like stop doing all this almost statuesque type of posing with articulation. But I'll probably put $20 on him. He only has his he doesn't have his cape or nothing. Now, actually, I'm gonna put 15 on him. He comes with a gun, and because he doesn't have his cape, which is one of the most important parts of him, I'm gonna put 15 on him. Here is a McFarlane Call of Duty Ghostface. No weapons, no nothing. So he's another one I'm gonna put 15 on. I might actually put 10 on him, but yeah, I'm gonna put 15 on him. Here is Spawn's gun. It is definitely 2017 Spawn. Then we got these Power Rangers I showed you guys yesterday. I got 5 out of 7. The reason why I say 7 is because the Green Ranger is missing and the Red Ranger. So these guys, I'm gonna put them in a bag, and I'll probably put like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna put $30 on them. Somebody probably, or of course, somebody's gonna offer me like 25 or 20 anyway. So I'm gonna put 35 on these. They don't have anything. If they have more, if they have all their weapons, it'll be more. But I'm gonna put $30 on it. Probably less. Actually, I'm gonna put them out with the with those other 2 figures. So yeah, I'm just gonna bag them and put them out. You know, I'm not gonna put a price on them. So yeah, I'll put them back in here for now. All right, now moving on to NECA real quick. We got this NECA Godzilla. I'm definitely gonna put a price of like 25 on him, NECA Godzilla. This is McFarlane. This is also McFarlane's Spawn. He's probably missing stuff, but I'm definitely gonna put 25 on him because he's really badass looking, and these fly off the shelf real quick. So he's gonna be 25. This regular basic John Cena is $10, maybe 15 once I look it up and see exactly what he is. It's already late, so I gotta get ready to go to sleep. I was gonna bag and tag this stuff tonight, but I'm not because I wasted over an hour doing that video that I pressed the wrong button and the video stopped. So I'm redoing this over. Alright, so now the rest of this stuff is gonna be NECA. What I'm gonna show you guys next. So here we got Michael Myers, no kitchen knife or nothing, so he's only gonna be $20 because of that. If he had the weapons, he'd be more. Same thing for all the Jasons. Got this Jason. Got this Jason. I forgot which one of them. I think this is the one that comes with the extra head, which is right here. But he's still gonna be $20. So those 3 are alone. That's already $60. this Predator is missing a lot of stuff, so he'll probably be 25 regardless, just because he's missing shit. He's still a NECA, so whatever. It'd be like $30-$40 if he wasn't missing this shit. Because it's hard to find a lot of that stuff now, especially considering the fact that I think NECA lost. I forgot what stuff NECA lost the license for. There's another Jason at 20. So 3 Jasons make 60. That Michael Myers make 80, and then that Predator makes 25. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you already got $105 right there. And then these are definitely $25 each, which are the 2 aliens from NECA as well. So 25. So that's already $155 right there. 155 out of the 2. That's 155 alone. What I'm gonna charge. An easy sell for me. These I probably won't do no better than won't do no better than $20 each on these. These are 2 Street Sharks, really good condition, no weapons, no nothing, but I know what they sell for. And I know they're real popular, really sought after. So I'm gonna say $40 on these. So 40 on these. If anybody out there knows what motorcycle this goes to, it is big, and that Batman, that McFarlane Batman, all with the battle damage on him, was on this. So, but the way it looks and the way that little cockpit area is, or the little seated area, and the fact that his legs kind of like intervene with the exhaust pipes, and his feet, the back of his heels actually intervene with the back tire. But he fits. He's in good scale with this. So I am guessing that this is made for a 6-inch figure. It does say 2021 on it. It's definitely DC Comics. So I'm pretty confident it is a Batman bike. But I looked at this thing for an hour and a half and couldn't find nothing on it. So if anybody out there have any information on this thing, please let me know. Please let me know what this thing is or where's it from, because I have no idea. I've tried looking up everything. And the one thing I hate about Mattel is like the lack of information they give you when you're looking up figures. Mattel is very known for that, especially when it comes to DC stuff. It'll always have like a S19 or S09 on it or something like that, and it'll say DC Comics or whatever, but it doesn't really specify if it's Mattel or whatever, half the time. And here's the front view of it. So if anybody knows what this is or where it's from, please let me know ASAP. Maybe my man Mark out there know, my fellow dude I met a couple weeks ago. So the Power Ranger figures, there's 5 of them in there, so I'll probably do like $30. I'm gonna bag them for $30. See what happens there. But I'm gonna say 20 just to be safe. So 20 on that. 40 on both Sewer Sharks. That's 60. I don't know what this bike is worth, but I know it's worth $30. So we got 20 and 40, 60. So $90 right there. And we got so we got 60 here. Whatever, man. I'm tired. I'm not gonna go through all this shit. Whatever. Whatever, y'all. So this is what initiated me going to Tom's River, is to pick up this stuff. I know it was a great deal, so that's why I did it. And where the hell is this alien? Here he is. And I really didn't plan on spending money at the toy show. My plan was to give him the $250 for this stuff, but I saw Brian there, got stuff from him, if that's his name. Some other people as well. But I definitely know there's definitely money to make off this stuff. So and the longer you hold on to toys like this, the more they go up in price. So never in a rush. Like they say, scared money don't make money, right? So let me put all this stuff back in here. These I don't need to do that. In fact, these guys I could just put right out. I could just bag and tag this crap. I'll just put the better stuff in there, you know what I mean? I got so much stuff all over the place, man. I gotta clean up this room. It's still taking too much time. So I'm gonna put this stuff back. So again, this is all the stuff that I got from him that are gonna be bagged and tagged. These are going back downstairs. So I'm looking to at least get 25 for these two. So you figure 25 for these and 20 on a bag of Power Rangers. I'm gonna try to shoot for 30, but 20 is the least I'm gonna go on it. So you figure that's $35. That's already $35 off of the $250 I spent. And this stuff is definitely cake. So I'm not worried about that in here. So that's basically how I do my calculations for anybody who's like, okay, they don't get it, you know. So yeah, buddy. And then I saw Brian. I hope I mentioned it. I hope I'm saying his name right, you know, because I always forget the names, and sometimes I forget people's names, and I hate saying what's your name again, because it's like, you know, when you talk to somebody and be with them, be around them for so long, it's kind of disrespectful. But anyway, let me show you guys the stuff I got from him. So let me put this here because I already know what those are for. All right, so this stuff here was about $200. I'm not gonna really break it down and go, duh. So $250 there and about $200 here. So he wanted. I didn't realize there was a couple of parts broken on his Mad Dog, but too late. He had it marked at 70. No, yeah, 70. I got it cheaper than that. He does have the figure, and I didn't pay that. I think I paid 50 or something like that for it, 50 or 40. But he does have the helmet for the figure, and it's missing two missiles. But I'm gonna turn around and resell this. I may need his helmet or not. If I don't, I'll keep it in there and just try to, you know, sell it for like $10 or $20 more. All right. Then I got 8 Rambo figures. The Rambo figures I know was $80. He had them all individually marked between 15 to 25. Only one that was 15 was this one Rambo, which he has doubles of. I might as well show you both of them. So this Rambo is actually in really good condition, other than the fact that it's missing weapons. This one seen better days, but I'm gonna turn around and put him out there to go back on my regular table. So he's not really, you know, to me he ain't worth nothing. I think he might have him marked at 15. I just dropped somebody. Then these guys. So I'm keeping. I'm gonna be putting 7 of them. I'll probably put like 140 for the 7 of them. I'll probably just, you know, do that. I doubt I get that, but nah, I'll do 170 on it. I mean, I'll put 140 on 7 of them. So we got these guys. We got Rambo, Troutman. I don't know none of these other people. You got a white and black ninja and some other guy like Special Forces or maybe a bad guy. All right, and that was $80, and that was 80, and I think it was 50 for the Mad Dog. So 80 and 50 is 130, and this is where the money was and why. Which is ironic because he had mask stuff and he knows the same people I know in Columbus, and it's just amazing how almost a whole month, like 2 weeks ago, I got that huge mask miscellaneous lot from Ralph with other stuff, and then last week Bobby's boy Dan sold me the other stuff for $170, and then, you know, yesterday I got this stuff from this dude, and he knows all of them too. And this is the Rhino. The Rhino is missing parts. I forgot what he had on it, but I think I paid. I forgot what he gave me this for. So you figure the Mad Dog was 50. These were 80. So 50 and 80. I can't count now. It was 130. Yeah, I just said that. 130, and I'm gonna say 40 on this. So 130 and 40 is 170. And needs the door, and needs that little side door thing, the roof. Is missing the back part that comes out along with the missile. I don't really know what the Rhinos go for, but he had it, and I had to have it. I am still thinking that it may or may not be cheaper to get it this way and just buy the parts, or vice versa. I didn't really do research on it like that, like I did some of the other vehicles, because there are a lot of mass vehicles that it's just cheaper to get the whole damn vehicle with the figure than getting it in parts. That I do know. But this may be one of them, because this is like one of the main vehicles on the show, and it's basically the mascoted vehicle. So yeah, and I kind of messed up that back, that back wheel too. That was me. but whatever. And then I think these were like another $20 or something like that. So it was like $190. He had $10 each on these guys, and he gave them, basically it was $15 for them. This motorcycle was like another $10, and I know I needed this spoiler for that car plane thing, that the Grand Prix type car plane, whatever crap. But yeah, that was also there. So I got all this stuff from him. All this is wiped down already. I do got to bag and tag these, so everything I got a bag and tag goes in here. This also, but I got to do some research on this bad boy, so I'm just gonna leave this here and put this on top of my tarantula thing, because the tarantula can breathe and it won't hinder or bother her. Only thing that's bothering her is the vibration of me putting it up there, and she got enough vents to breathe, so that's good. Now the guy that he introduced me to, Brian, if that's his name, he was right across. I got a lot of stuff from him. Like I said, from Kenny, I spent over $200 and something with him, because I got 6. I mean, there were duplicates of 2 of them, which was the Bane wave from the DC Multiverse Bane wave. He didn't have Scarecrow, but he had the 2 Batmans and the Wonder Woman, and he had 2 of each, so I took those. And he had about 11 or so other Marvel Legend figures that I also took, and 14 loose Hasbro. He had more, but I only took the Hasbro Star Wars figures, because those are the only ones I buy, and I know people buy. Nobody wants to Power the Force garbage. People do sell it, but not my cup of tea. So all that came up to over 200, that's for sure. But yeah, going back to this now. So the guy that I was introduced to, because remember, the first guy I went there for $250. Then this dude was basically $200, Brian. And then this guy across from him was another, I forgot, but I got a lot of stuff from him. And I think the shit was so cheap, I thought I was dreaming. It was like, I got a lot of stuff from him too, a lot of shit. And he was basically selling everything for $5 and $10. He said, dude, I took the stuff to different shows, and he just wanted to get rid of stuff. He wanted to downsize. So, hey, sometimes what don't sell for somebody else sells for you. And me, if I sell stuff, it will be in bulk anyway. I really wouldn't take all this stuff out. I would sell everything in bulk. If I do take it out, and the Meadowland, what don't sell down there, you can get in the Meadowlands, because people will buy, especially if you sell. You know what I mean? It's just it is what it is. And if not, I'll still make money off of this stuff. I mean, the way everything works, I know what I'm doing. So anyway, he also had, what caught my attention was not only Brian telling me about this stuff, but it was pretty good. Because he had a whole bunch of stuff, table, like he said, all toys and bins, $1. I couldn't believe, when I got there, it was already dead. Like, nobody was buying anything, because there was really no customers. It was just other vendors walking around, and that was it. It was like all the customers left. And I'm like, damn, this is a terrible show. I would never do that show if it's like that. Like, I personally wouldn't do that show. But anyway, a lot of other stuff. You guys already saw that video. These were the ones that I thought were worth looking at. So these were only $1 each on them, and I got 7 on this Hobgoblin. Green Goblin, even though he doesn't have his glider. I should just put 5 on it, to be honest. And then this Spider-Man too. I gotta look this Spider-Man up. I'll probably just put $5 on him, but once I figure out what year he is, I'm pretty confident he is Toy Biz. But I gotta look him up, bag and tag him as well, like I did this. This is already bag and tag. Then he had both of these marked at $3 for both, and they wound up being $1. But I brought a lot of like the mystery Funko Pops and stuff from him. I never keep nobody's bags. I always use my own bags because I'm just funny like that. So you got Sinestro with his Yellow Lantern. Then you got Hal Gordon with his Green Lantern. And these are the DC Classics Mattel figures. So, yeah, buddy. I'm going to put them both in the same bag. I'm not going to sell them separate. It just makes more sense to bag both of them together. And I'll just sell them for like that. I'll probably put like $30 on both of them. It'd be like 15 and 15, so I'll just put 30 or 35, maybe 35 on them. You know, you always gotta leave yourself some room. This guy, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and put $5 on it because I think 7 is too much. I'll just rebag it. That's all. Or I might just bag it with the Spider-Man. I don't know yet. I'll see exactly what year the Spider-Man is. All right, so I'll make sure this is everything as far as this stuff goes. Okay, so bam, we got that. Now everything else I'm gonna show you is Transformers. First off, this guy wanted 145 for. He didn't have the box, and this is dirty as hell. This is a styrofoam for Metroplex, but he does have all the Metroplex weapons and his file card thing. He doesn't have the instruction on how to transform him, but he does have Metroplex. Metroplex have very good stickers and everything on him, just a little dirty. I already wiped and cleaned him down very well. This is disgusting. I mean, I don't understand why people. He's like, yo, wipe your stuff down. Like, you know, why he didn't take this out? It's styrofoam. He could have easily washed this and then just let it air dry and then put the damn thing in there. Like, I don't understand why people ask the prices they ask for stuff and then the stuff be dirty. That's crazy. Like, I'm a guy who, you know, I believe in that people shop with their eyes. So the reason why I ask the price I ask because I wash and wipe everything down. So. So yeah, so we got Metroplex's parts here. You got this guy here. You got this piece here, and then you got whatever piece here. I gotta wipe all this stuff down. And then you got his fists and stuff as well. And we got the big robot too. That's also part of Metroplex. These I gotta wipe down. I didn't do that. And yeah, the price is up here. It's $145 on them. He gave it to me for one. I paid $100 for it, and that actually opened up the bag to buy more stuff. So that's how you do it. You know, you make a deal with somebody. You're comfortable. They're comfortable. You make them a reasonable offer, and then they're like, okay, cool. So let me show you guys the rest of the stuff here that I got. So with him, I spent over $300. Everything comes to over $400, but I spent about $300. I think I got like $80 off or something like that. Now here is other parts of this dude. Alright, so these are also parts of Metroplex. It was in a bag, so yeah, this is his other part of them as well. So let me put that with that. I gotta wipe that too. The only thing that I wiped down was Metroplex. Alright, so here he had this marked at 45, like I said before. It is G1 Grapple. And he does have his weapons and everything. I'm gonna keep his weapons like this and just bag it. I don't need to display him with his weapons or his fists. And he's in very good condition. And I actually have him. But I think I got this thrifting, but it's just parts. As you see here, he's missing the hook. You know, he's missing a hook with the head. As you see here, this is my extra. I'm gonna start keeping Transformer parts as well. Just it don't make no sense for me to get rid of it, so I'm just gonna start keeping parts. So this was actually $45, and he took $10 off of that for me. So Grapple was $45. You guys always remember a toy show. Some people might say that's expensive. It's a toy show. Keep in mind, people in toy shows do ask either the same prices or even more than what should go for on eBay because it's a toy show. They got an overhead and stuff too. So always keep that in mind. Plus, like I said before, I'm a guy who I'm used to paying. You know what I'm saying? I'm a New Yorker, so I'm used to paying high prices. You know, New York, a lot of hobby shops. And stuff like that, they charge money. They charge decent money for their stuff. And a lot of these, you know, whatever. So here you got Cloud Raker and Fastlane. I believe they're twins. Both of these were also 35. I don't know why they were 30. I didn't even look them up. I just got them. Only thing that I needed that I left behind was Starscream. He wanted 145 for Starscream, and he was not budging on that. And I was not going to the 18 for that because I left my money by mistake. And I made almost $1,100 at Columbus, and I spent it all yesterday. So So you got these two again, Flash Lane and Cloud Raker. So basically, instead of them being what was it? Instead of being $70, because it was $10 off each, so he did $50 for the both of them. So 50 and 35 is $185. I mean $85. Because like this is the deal. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm all over the place. Then these guys here. I don't know why I got him. This is Jump Starter, but I think this Jump Starter is probably in better condition than the one I got, because I did get a couple of top spins and Jump Starters thrifting. So there's a good chance it might be in better condition than the ones I got. So, and he was 15. He did $10 for that. He knocked off 5. And Willie was 25. He did 15 on him for me. Sea Spray, I gotta look him up. Gears was 15. He did 10. Outback was 25. He did 15. Sea Spray was 15. He did 10 on Sea Spray. And Beachcomber was 15. He did 10. And Braun was 20. He did. Yeah, it was 20. He did 10. He knocked off 10 for that, because he had a couple more bronze. So he's like, you know what, don't worry about it. You're doing me a favor by taking it. And then I think I either have Warpath, or I was probably looking to pick him up. Actually, I think Dave McMarrow, who owns what the hell's that place again? Hidden Treasures in Livingston had this, but the cannon was broken. This he had 15 on it, so I got it for 10. Warpath. Then here we got Tailgate. Tailgate was 20. He gave it to me for 15. Now these guys was the money, because you know the tape decks are really hard to find. He didn't have to tell me, I know that. And he had Pipes. I think Pipes was, can't see. I think Pipes was 20 or 15. I'm looking. Yeah, Pipes was 20. He gave it to me for 15. Yeah, it says 20 on it, because it's hard to see the price because of the way he has it in his baggie. Let's go to the tapes. So here we got tapes. This one came out. We put them back in because I want to protect them. I think I actually have a couple of tapes, 1 or 2 of them. So I don't think they're in the best condition or the worst. So I'll keep these guys, and then I'll just turn around and resell the other ones I got. Try to recuperate my money. And these were pricey, man. And he gave me the best deal he was going to give me on these. Which one is this? See, the way he bagged them is hard to... Gotta open it up just to get to it. Rewind. He got, $30 on it, because they all come with their weapons. So he got $30 on Rewind. So I know he gave me, I think I paid 25 for them. He took either 10 or 5. He took either 10 or 5 off. I already forgot. But he was 30 for Rewind. And of course, Rumble being one of the main ones, Rumble was definitely 30. And he gave it to me for, I think he did, since I took them all, he did give them to me for 20. He did. Now I think about it. He did give them to you for 20. Because I paid 100 for them. Yeah, he did. I just remember that. So Rumble. And then this one is Ravage. Then we got Frenzy and Laserbeak. So all 5 of the cassette tapes, he gave them to me for 100. He didn't have to, but he did. And then we got, and his gun is here, because I dropped it out. So yeah, he does have his, and this is Hound. Whoa, if I don't break it. He had a price on him. Oh, here it is. Because Hound got his weapons. It says missing gas can. So he gave me Hound for 40. Actually 30 or 35. Because it's missing the gas can to complete Hound. So, and he gave me all the file cards he had with, he gave me Metroplex's file card. He gave me Ravage's file card. Frenzies. Willie. Grapples. Pipes. Tailgate. Warpath. Power Glide. I got Power Glide here too. Braun. He wouldn't give me the extra ones. He's like, nah, because I always need them. And he wouldn't give me no other catalogs or nothing either. Beachcomber. He was a tough negotiator, man. Well, not really, because he was leaving. So he was like, yeah, I was doing him a favor by give him all that money in his pocket. Outback. He left 300 something dollars richer. Cloudbreaker. No, Cloud Raker. Raker. And then last but not least, we got Fastlane. I don't remember him giving me Fastlane. I think he gave me that by mistake because I don't have no Fastlane here. So how many Transformers we got all together? We got Hound in here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Metroplex is 20, and then 21 will be Power Glide. So 21. 21 complete G1 Transformers at a toy show for 300 and something bucks. I'll take that any day of the week. Any day of the week. Well, I gotta get ready to get out of here. I gotta ready to go downstairs, and I gotta put the garbage out for the morning because I don't know when these idiots gonna come by. You know, we don't have a set schedule as far as time. They come whenever they want. Sometimes stuff will be too early. Sometimes stuff will be too late when they take the garbage. And tomorrow's recycle, and recycling is every 2 weeks. So don't need to pile up more stuff than we need to. So I think that's everything. So hope you guys enjoy my my encore / recap of the stuff I got yesterday. You guys seen a closer picture, and now you know what I'm going to do. Peace out. Please like, sub, share, and subscribe, along with commenting. And stay up, stay safe, and stay collecting. Peace.